You're tuned in to the Entrepreneur's Guide to Geopolitical Risks, where we explore the fascinating intersection of geopolitics and entrepreneurship. I'm your host, and today we're diving into Module 1, Introduction to Geopolitical Risks. Get ready as we tackle Lesson 1, Understanding Geopolitics and its Impact on Entrepreneurship. Geopolitics is a captivating field that delves into how political, economic, and social factors shape our global landscape and influence the behavior of nations and businesses alike. And let me tell you, understanding geopolitics is an absolute must for us entrepreneurs who navigate the complex and uncertain world of global business. So, let's jump right into it and explore the key points we'll be covering in this lesson. First off, let's define geopolitics and grasp its significance in the business realm. Geopolitics is all about analyzing the intricate relationships between geography, power, and resources, and how they shape political decisions and international relations. And why does this matter for us entrepreneurs? Well, because it provides us with crucial insights into how global factors impact our ventures and the decisions we make. Now, let's talk about the interconnectedness of these factors. Picture this. Political stability, government policies, trade agreements, cultural norms, and technological advancements, they all intertwine and directly affect entrepreneurship in various ways. They shape our market entry strategies, supply chain management, investment decisions, and risk assessments. So, my fellow entrepreneurs, it's crucial that we consider this interconnectedness and truly understand how these factors can impact our ventures. Geopolitical factors have a direct influence on different aspects of entrepreneurship. Market entry strategies can be altered due to political tensions or regulatory barriers in certain regions. Supply chain management is affected by trade agreements, tariffs, and transportation routes. Investment decisions are influenced by political stability, economic growth prospects, and legal frameworks. And let me tell you, I've got some real-life examples that will truly illustrate how geopolitical risks can disrupt business operations. Stay tuned for those. Now, let's talk about how we can effectively assess and understand geopolitical risks. As entrepreneurs, we need to be aware of the potential risks that lie ahead. Thankfully, there are tools and frameworks available to help us navigate these treacherous waters. Political risk indices, country risk assessments, and even geopolitical scenario planning, they equip us with the knowledge we need to make informed choices and mitigate potential disruptions. And lastly, let's emphasize the importance of adaptation and resilience. Geopolitical risks are ever evolving, and we need to stay informed, keep a vigilant eye on geopolitical developments, and be prepared to adjust our strategies as situations unfold. Adaptability and resilience are the keys to successfully navigating this ever-changing landscape. So, are you ready to embark on this thrilling journey into the world of geopolitics and its impact on entrepreneurship? I hope you are, because we've got a lot to cover in this module. So, without further ado, let's dive right in. In this segment, we're diving into Lesson 2, Types of Geopolitical Risks. Buckle up and get ready to explore the potential challenges that entrepreneurs may face in the ever-changing global landscape. Geopolitical risks are those potential threats or uncertainties stemming from political, economic, social, or security factors that can impact businesses operating across different regions. These risks are not to be taken lightly, as they can have a significant impact on our ventures. So, let's jump right into it and uncover the key types of geopolitical risks we'll be discussing in this lesson. Number 1 on our list is political instability. Picture this. Political instability refers to situations where there's a lack of stability or predictability in a country's political environment. We're talking about government instability, political unrest, civil wars, or even regime changes. These events can throw a wrench into our business operations, create uncertainties, and pose risks to our hard-earned investments. Next up, we have trade wars and protectionism. Oh yes, trade wars can really shake things up. They occur when countries unleash tariffs, trade barriers, or other protectionist measures on imports and exports. And you better believe it, these actions can have significant implications for businesses engaged in international trade. We're talking about disrupted supply chains, increased costs, and the dreaded challenges of market access. Now, let's talk about economic sanctions. Brace yourselves, entrepreneurs, because economic sanctions are measures imposed by one country or a group of countries to restrict economic relations with another country. These can include trade restrictions, financial limitations, or even travel bans. If you find yourself operating in a country facing sanctions, you can expect difficulties in accessing markets, financing, or conducting international transactions. It's a tough spot to be in. Cybersecurity threats, our next challenge. In this digital era, cybersecurity is a hot topic, and for good reason. Geopolitical actors, such as state-sponsored hackers or cyber-criminal organizations, can target businesses for espionage, financial gain, or disruption. Cyber attacks can result in data breaches, financial losses, reputational damage, and operational disruptions. It's a constant battle to keep our ventures safe in this digital battleground. And finally, we have natural resource dependency. Some businesses face geopolitical risks tied to their reliance on specific natural resources. Imagine this: changes in resource availability, control, or pricing due to geopolitical factors can have a direct impact on the profitability and sustainability of businesses in sectors like energy, mining, or agriculture. It's a delicate dance. Now, these are just a few examples of the types of geopolitical risks that entrepreneurs like us may encounter. But fear not, my fellow pioneers. It's essential to be aware of these risks and their potential impacts. By understanding these challenges, we can develop strategies for risk mitigation and business continuity. Let's dive into Lesson 3. Case Studies. Real-life examples of geopolitical risks. Get ready to uncover the stories of businesses that face the challenges of geopolitical risks head-on. Real-life case studies are like treasures that provide us with valuable insights into the impact of geopolitical risks on businesses. So, let's roll up our sleeves and explore some noteworthy examples that will make these risks come alive. First up, we have the 2014 Russia-Ukraine crisis. Picture this. Geopolitical tensions escalated, leading to Russia's annexation of Crimea and ongoing conflict in eastern Ukraine. This crisis had far-reaching implications for businesses operating in the region. Companies faced disrupted supply chains, currency fluctuations, political instability, and changing regulations. Just imagine the challenges international businesses with operations in Crimea encountered due to the shift in political control and resulting sanctions. This case teaches us the importance of closely monitoring geopolitical developments and having robust contingency plans in place. Now, let's shift our focus to the US-China trade war. Brace yourselves, because this one had a profound impact on global businesses, starting in 2018. The trade war between the United States and China unleashed a storm of tariffs and trade barriers. Supply chains were disrupted, costs soared, and uncertainties loomed large for companies engaged in trade between the two economic giants. Businesses had to navigate changing regulations, explore alternative sourcing options, and adapt their market strategies. This case reminds us of the vital importance of agility, diversifying supply chains, and assessing the potential impacts of geopolitical conflicts on our operations. And last but certainly not least, let's explore the Arab Spring. The Arab Spring, a series of uprisings and political movements that swept across the Middle East and North Africa in 2010-2011. This monumental event had far-reaching consequences for businesses operating in the region. Political instability, regime changes, and civil unrest disrupted business operations, led to economic downturns, and created a climate of uncertainty. Companies faced a myriad of challenges, From supply chain disruptions and security concerns to shifting market dynamics, this case underscores the critical importance of understanding the political landscape and assessing risks when expanding into regions experiencing significant geopolitical changes. These case studies are a testament to the complexities and diverse impacts of geopolitical risks on businesses. By studying these real-life examples, entrepreneurs can gain invaluable insights into the challenges they may face and learn from the strategies implemented by companies that successfully navigated these risks. It's a treasure trove of knowledge that can guide us on our own entrepreneurial journeys. Welcome to another lesson. In this segment, we're diving into Lesson 4, Analyzing Geopolitical Risks, Tools and Frameworks. Get ready to equip yourselves with the tools of analysis that will guide you through the stormy seas of global business. Analyzing geopolitical risks requires a strategic mindset and the right set of tools. So, let's unveil the key tools and frameworks that will empower us to assess these risks and make informed decisions. First up, we have the mighty PESTLE analysis. Picture this, PESTLE, which stands for political, economic, social, technological, environmental, and legal. This framework is a powerful ally in identifying and analyzing the external factors that can impact our businesses. By examining each dimension, we gain insights into the risks and opportunities tied to geopolitical factors. For instance, understanding the political landscape of a country can help us identify regulatory risks and political instability that may affect our operations. It's a comprehensive view of the playing field. Now, let's navigate towards scenario planning. Brace yourselves, entrepreneurs, because this tool is a game changer. Scenario planning involves crafting multiple plausible future scenarios based on different geopolitical outcomes. By considering various possibilities, we can anticipate potential risks and devise contingency plans. This approach allows for proactive decision-making and adaptability in the face of geopolitical uncertainties. Scenario planning helps us prepare for a range of outcomes and reduces the impact of unexpected geopolitical events. It's like having a compass in a storm. Country risk assessments, our next strategic tool. This involves evaluating the risks associated with doing business in specific countries. We consider factors such as political stability, regulatory environment, economic indicators, social factors, and security risks. Entrepreneurs can consult country risk reports and indices provided by reputable organizations to gain insights into the geopolitical risks tied to specific countries. This analysis informs our investment decisions, market entry strategies, and risk mitigation plans. It's like having a local guide in uncharted territories. Now, let's explore the art of stakeholder mapping. Picture this. Stakeholders are key players who can influence or be influenced by geopolitical risks. Stakeholder mapping involves identifying and analyzing these players, understanding their interests, motivations, and power dynamics. By mapping the relationships and dependencies, we can anticipate how geopolitical risks may affect these stakeholders and develop strategies for effective engagement, risk communication, and collaboration. It's like building a network of allies. And finally, let's uncover the power of early warning systems. Early warning systems, they keep us one step ahead. These systems involve continuous monitoring and analysis of indicators to detect potential geopolitical risks at an early stage. We stay vigilant, keeping an eye on political, economic, social, and technological developments. By staying informed and proactive, we can take timely actions to mitigate risks and seize opportunities. It's like having a radar for storm clouds. These tools and frameworks arm us with a systematic approach to analyze and assess geopolitical risks. By utilizing these tools, we enhance our decision-making prowess and develop effective strategies to navigate the turbulence of the global business landscape. Welcome in Lesson 5. We're diving into developing a geopolitical risk management strategy. Get ready to fortify your entrepreneurial endeavors with a robust shield against the uncertainties of the world. Geopolitical risks are formidable foes that require a well-crafted strategy for their defeat. So, let's unveil the key steps in developing a geopolitical risk management strategy that will protect your businesses and pave the way for success. First up, we have the mighty risk assessment. Picture this: entrepreneurs embark on a thorough risk assessment journey. Identifying and understanding the geopolitical risks that may impact their businesses, they analyze factors such as political stability, regulatory environment, economic indicators, social factors, and security risks. By assessing these risks, entrepreneurs prioritize and focus their efforts on the most critical areas. It's like putting on a pair of binoculars to see the threats on the horizon. Now, let's navigate towards risk mitigation. Brace yourselves, entrepreneurs, because this is where the real battle begins. The next step is to develop strategies to mitigate these risks. This may involve diversifying supply chains, establishing contingency plans, developing alternative sourcing options, or strengthening relationships with key stakeholders. The goal is to minimize the potential impact of geopolitical risks on business operations. It's like building a fortress to withstand the storm. Monitoring and early warning systems, our next strategic weapon. This involves implementing robust monitoring systems to stay informed about evolving geopolitical risks. Entrepreneurs keep a vigilant eye on political, economic, social, and technological developments that may impact their businesses. Early warning systems provide timely alerts, enabling proactive decision-making. By staying one step ahead, entrepreneurs can respond promptly to emerging risks and seize opportunities. It's like having a radar to detect the approaching tempest. Now, let's explore the power of partnerships and collaborations. Picture this: entrepreneurs forge strong partnerships and collaborations to bolster their defenses. They engage with local partners, industry associations, and government agencies, gaining valuable insights and support. Collaborating with other businesses facing similar risks fosters the sharing of best practices and enhances collective resilience. It's like forming an alliance to face the challenges together. And what about crisis management and response? Entrepreneurs are always prepared. They develop a crisis management plan, including communication strategies, stakeholder engagement, and contingency measures. This ensures a swift and effective response during challenging times. Regular drills and simulations enhance preparedness and response capabilities. It's like having a battle-tested strategy in the face of adversity. But remember, learning and adaptation are key. Geopolitical risks are ever-changing, and entrepreneurs must continuously update their knowledge, stay informed about geopolitical developments, and adapt their risk management strategies accordingly. Learning from past experiences, case studies, and industry insights refines the risk management approach over time. It's like evolving and growing stronger with every encounter. By following these steps and developing a comprehensive geopolitical risk management strategy, entrepreneurs can navigate global turbulence with resilience and confidence. Risk management is an ongoing process that requires continuous monitoring, evaluation, and adaptation. Stay tuned, because in our next lesson, we'll be diving into Module 2, Political Instability and Regime Change. Thank you for listening.